So the Recount Media Corporation recently put together a montage of Fox News essentially having a mask off moment and showing you exactly who they are. Take a look at this because it's quite astounding.
The war on Christmas, a war on Thanksgiving.
This war on fun.
The war on straws.
The war on meat.
Joe Biden declared war on freedom yesterday.
It's a war on small businesses.
The war on dogs.
There is a war on parents.
The left's war on children.
War on privacy and middle America.
It's a war on business, a war on building, a war on growth.
This is a war on police now. It's a war on achievement.
There is a war on hot dogs.
A war on white journalists.
Great point.
The government's war on the Attilas gym in New Jersey.
War on men.
War on cars.
War on appetizers.
War on Christianity and Judaism.
War on MAGA.
War on Christmas parties.
The war on the suburbs.
War on school choice.
The war on conservative women.
Declaring war on cows.
There's war on wealthy Americans.
There's war on Republican governors.
War on all things conservative. The war on American culture.
The war on, yes, white men.
War on Fox.
War on soda.
There's now a war on styrofoam.
The Democrats' war on cooking with gas.
The war on the taxpayer.
There's war on legal guns.
War on toxic masculinity.
War on red hats.
Biden's war on tradition.
War on YouTube conservatives.
War on knives.
The one at the end really got me. A war on knives. So this essentially just shows you what you already knew about Fox News. Now, if I could describe Fox in 2 words, those words would be, and one of the words you heard over that entire video, culture war. That's basically what it is. It's just culture war nonsense and propaganda. They don't talk about actually any issues or anything substantive. It's just culture war BS. That's essentially what it is. And we knew this already, but I just wanted to talk about this video because I thought it was amazing. So this video is just going to basically be me dunking all over Fox News, and Fox News reporters that may come across this may counter with, well, CNN is bad, MSNBC is bad, all these other networks are bad. Yeah, I agree, but this is about Fox, so I just want to go through a little bit of what was in that. So we have a war on Christmas, that's a big one, a war on fun, a war on straws, dogs, parents, a war on children, they say. A war on men, a war on cars, a war on hot dogs, a war on red hats, a war on YouTube conservative. I mean, it doesn't end. It doesn't end. And this is their entire shtick. See, they don't actually talk about issues on Fox News. They don't actually tell you the important things, what the people actually need to know. What they do is essentially the following. They play into the grievances and the fears of the elderly, mostly white individuals that watch their bullshit. That's essentially, I mean, that's the tough truth about it. That's all that they do. They just play into, fear mongering about this thing or, lighting fire to the culture war on this particular issue. It doesn't matter what it is. They don't provide anything actually, anything that would really help society and let the people know what's being done in their name, while the government just essentially does what it wants, and defies the will of the people in everything that they do. And I mean, this is incredibly embarrassing, to be quite honest with you, but I mean, they're going to keep doing it. And this is what they do. This is what they've been doing for such a long time. This is what all these networks do. Okay. They don't actually tell you the news. They just placate to people's fears and tell people what they want to hear instead of what they need to hear. And that's what Fox News does all day, every day. And I just hope people stop watching the bullshit, and don't stop watching it and go to Newsmax or One American News Network or, some idiot conservative commentator on whatever. Like, just find places. And there are good, like, right-wing people that actually have something meaningful to say. You just have to seek it out and just realize who's a good actor and who's a bad actor. But I guess it's easier for some people and harder for others.